We normally only do these GTA 6 news recaps once a month, but it has been such an insane week that we need to do one now. We've got like 7-ish stories to cover today, and that's not even including the obvious delay that just happened yesterday. So let's get straight into it. If you enjoyed the news, if you enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more stuff like this. Let's get into it. Now, even before the GTA 6 delay happened this week, there were protests outside the Rockstar Games studio in Edinburgh, Scotland. Here you can see an image of it. The reason for this is Rockstar fired 31 employees or workers in what has been described as the most blatant and ruthless act of union busting in the history of the video game industry. So what does this mean? What is a union bust? Well, if you've ever had a job, which I'm going to assume you have, probably. Of course, we know that some people join unions, and unions essentially work to represent workers' interests, right? Improve their working conditions, and especially at a company like Rockstar Games, where they have a history of crunch culture, overworking employees, underpaying employees. For a lot of developers that work there, a union would be very important. So what happened here is Rockstar fired 31 workers who were essentially all trying to form a union. Every single one of them was part of this union. But Rockstar came out, they denied this. They said last week, we took action against a small number of individuals who were found to be distributing and discussing confidential information in a public forum, a violation of our company policies. This was in no way related to people's rights to join a union or engage in union activities. So Rockstar claims they were discussing or leaking confidential information essentially in a Discord server. And this kind of escalated yesterday when one of the employees, who's a member of the union, went public on the GTA forums, verified to Spider-Vice, one of the leads at the GTA forums, who they were. So this is a real Rockstar employee, came out and essentially went public with a lot of this. And if this is true, this is a terrible look on Rockstar and the development of GTA 6 as a whole. The employee said, last week, my colleagues who were in the studio were each individually messaged by HR for a short friendly meeting under the friendly guise of, hey, are you free for a quick chat? Upon attending this meeting, they were handed an envelope with a short letter stating that their employment had been terminated for gross misconduct regarding posts made in Discord. They failed to provide any evidence when asked, nor was any stated in the letter, and did not divulge any other information or reasoning. They went on to say, these colleagues of mine were hard workers who had spent very many years at Rockstar in critical roles, with colleagues who had been at Rockstar for more than 18 years, and none of them have ever had a disciplinary in that time. They are not easily replaced and will certainly affect us in making our project deadlines. This is where it gets kind of really spicy. Just 1 week before, the union had reached about 200 members, taking us over the 10% threshold required to seek recognition and begin engaging in collective bargaining, which would allow us to negotiate directly with management on the key issues that affect us, worsening crunch, inadequate pay, and inflexible working arrangements. So they're claiming that Rockstar fired these people so that there are no longer 200 members in the union, which essentially means the union can't do anything. If this is true, this is absolutely horrible. There's no other way to describe it, and Rockstar could be in serious legal trouble unless they can actually provide evidence that these employees were discussing confidential information. Now, Jason Schreier has actually come out and said that this has nothing to do with GTA 6's delay, which, I don't know, I guess that's a good thing? Maybe? I don't even know, really. But what we do know is that 30 employees, some of them senior developers in lead roles, have been fired from Rockstar, which certainly won't help GTA 6's development, that's for sure. All I can say is my thoughts are with everyone who lost their jobs. Hopefully you can get back in the games development industry, whether it's with Rockstar or someone else. This is horrible. I don't even really know what to say. Okay, do we want some good news? Let's have some good news. Well, potential good news. Tom Henderson, one of the most notable GTA 6 leakers. If you've been following Tom, you know all of the big leaks that he's broke about this game so far. And in fact, just a month or two ago, Tom on his podcast said that he thinks GTA 6 is going to get delayed to the end of the year. He said that he heard rumblings in the industry and that's the way everything was heading. That turned out to be true, of course, unfortunately. But just today on Tom's podcast, we have some potential good news. Tom thinks that this release date will actually stick, and he doesn't think there's going to be any more delays to the game. Take a listen.
On the delay, I don't think it's going to be delayed again. I think this,
I'm with you.
I mean, we're talking, this is a substantial delay, right? This is another 6 months. And I think even the employee said it in I think it was like a GTA forum kind of dealio. He even said that the game is content ready, and from what I've heard, it's been content ready for a very long time. But like I said, I can't remember when it was, and I'm sick of saying, like I've been saying for months, but I said in a podcast not long ago that if there's a single glitch, like somebody glitches through the door or something like that, people are going to run with it, and it's just going to be a bad look for them.
Now, Take-Two Interactive CEO Strauss Zelnick has echoed the same statement, saying that he believes Rockstar will hit this deadline. He's highly confident. But to be honest, man, I don't really believe anything Strauss Zelnick says at this point. The dude's a yapper. He said the exact same thing about 2025. He said the exact same thing about the May release date, and now he's saying the exact same thing about this one. So I'm not going to believe Strauss Zelnick, but for now, if leakers and insiders like Tom Henderson are saying that it's not going to get delayed again, I would say that's a good sign, at least for now. Alright, for our next story, Rockstar has updated their website, and this is actually bad news, this one. So if we remember back to the first delay, that happened on a Friday. The following Tuesday, Rockstar released Trailer 2, along with the entire website and all the character bios, information, heaps of it, right? And most of us were hoping that the same thing would happen this time with Trailer 3. But that is looking increasingly unlikely, because just today, Rockstar has updated their website, and they've updated the GTA 6 release date on all of the pages, even updating the existing GTA 6 Trailer 2 artwork to have the new release date. See, a lot of us were hoping that they would release a new artwork or a new trailer that would update the release date across the website. That's what they did last time. But this time, they're just updating the existing artwork and website that's out there, which means, yeah, Trailer 3, not looking likely anytime soon. So, yeah, not good. Who wants to talk about GTA Plus? Anyone? No? Too bad, we're talking about GTA Plus. If you have GTA Plus, you no longer need to buy GTA Online. You can see this as a good or a bad thing, but if you have GTA Plus, it's been updated, GTA Online is included with your subscription, which means technically, GTA Online is now a subscription game. If you don't just want to buy it, of course. Overall, I'm not surprised. I'm actually surprised they didn't do this sooner, and to be honest, I can absolutely see this happening with GTA 6 Online. I think there's a good chance if you have GTA Plus, you'll get GTA 6 Online included. Some people like that kind of thing, some people hate it. Tell me what you think down below. Now, to finish off the video, not to end it on like a really sour note, but this delay has been really deflating for a lot of people in the community. And it's honestly made me a bit worried about the game. When Rockstar delayed the game the first time, they said they did it because they needed to polish the game. That was a 6-month delay, which is a pretty big delay. This time, we have another 6-month delay for, yet again, more polishing, which has led me and a lot of other people in the fanbase to wonder how Rockstar just completely miscalculated how long they needed to delay the game. With all of the rumors over the years, dating back to like 2020, saying that GTA 6 is in development hell, having 2 hefty delays back to back really doesn't strike much confidence. And it adds a lot of weight to those rumors that the game is in development hell. We can only hope that this isn't true, and as Tom Henderson said in his podcast, apparently the game is feature complete, and they're just trying to stomp out all of the bugs, which I hope is the case, and I really hope there's not something wrong with the game. Anyway, we'll wrap it up there. If you enjoyed, leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more stuff like this, stay safe, and I'll see you like 10 years from now for Trailer 3. Peace.
Since I was in the 7th grade, had my first kid, I was only 17. Always a provider for my pack like Wolverines. But you won't find me on the mountaintop.